Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra, and we're going to get started with another week of planning. First of all, I did sleep in, but I've been getting up at 5 every day this week, and I think it was about 6 o'clock when I woke up today. Um, I'm going to talk about the temperature here in just a minute, but I am going to be keeping my son at home today. I will not be starting my vehicle, and I will explain why in just a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to review the last week, the last 7 days. So I'm going to grab my task card, which I keep on my monthly divider here for the week. And we'll go to the dailies. Because if you guys have watched before, you all know that my first step is to review my previous week. This kind of gives you context as to like what I'm planning for the next week, if that makes sense. And normally, because I'm planning Monday to Sunday, I usually say, okay, yeah, let's review Monday to Sunday. But I always plan, like I always kind of go from the last Thursday to today and just kind of show you what's been going on since the last time I planned. Okay, so this was Thursday. And honestly, overall, I was pretty productive. I hadn't gotten to my blogs. So I think that's what happened was last week, like Thursday, Friday, that Tuesday before this day, I was supposed to write 2 blogs and I didn't. I was supposed to catch up from Christmas. And that whole week was a write-off. And I don't really remember why. I think my mom came over a couple times and it was just really frustrating. And my kids were home. It was still winter break, so it was really hard. It's hard for me to get any work done. So if you guys do hear my kids in the background, I mean, especially when they're home, there's not much I can do. I do have my desk set up in the living room. I used to have an office. I used to have the 3rd bedroom, but we have 3 kids now, so 2 of my kids now share that bedroom. And so my desk is smack dab in the middle of the living room. And when my baby wakes up, I mean, if you guys have had kids, you know how kids are and how babies are. I mean, they need attention. So, in order for me to film these videos quietly, I do need to get up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's sometimes very, very difficult because especially in the winter here in Alberta anyway, it gets dark at like 3:30 on, December 21st. The days are getting longer now, thank goodness, but December 21st, it gets dark at 3:30 in the afternoon, and it doesn't lighten up in the morning until about 8 o'clock in the morning. So nights are really long here, and you want to sleep. And if you can sleep in, I mean, I usually go to bed at like anywhere between midnight and 1, maybe sometimes 2, depending what I'm doing. If I'm not having to wake up at 5 in the morning, like to take my son to school, like I allow myself that quiet time in the morning before I take him to school. So but anyway, we lucked out today. The kids are still sleeping. Anyway, I never wrote any notes here. Same with Friday, no notes. Friday, I did hardly anything. I had no motivation. I think I lost it. This is the day, I wish I had gone to karaoke this day, but my mom was like, no, I just can't babysit. So I wanted to go out. I felt trapped. I kind of had this like depressed feeling, and I was so claustrophobic almost. I just wanted to go somewhere, and I never got anything done. My motivation, my everything was down the toilet. I just felt like crap. So nothing got done. I played my son's game with him during the afternoon when my baby was sleeping, because again, I can't do much when he's awake. He is standing now, so he's any day now he's gonna start to walk. But it's cute because I don't have any furniture in front of my living room window, so now he like stands there and moves the curtains aside like my dogs do and looks out the window. It's so funny. Okay, and I did go to Starbucks. Okay, Saturday, I think I still felt kind of icky. I wasn't feeling in my right mood. I had I was in a bad mood actually. I think I wrote that in my Hobonichi, because my kids were just crazy. Like, it was like a couple days before the end of winter break and they would fight, and I was just like, ugh. So nothing got done. Sunday, however, was a completely different story. I got everything on my list done, and I had a lot of stuff. Like, this was a lot. Um, And you guys, my desk is looking so good. So if you remember from my goals videos and setting up Cultivate What Matters and all that jazz, one of my big projects, one of my big goals was to clean off my desk. I called it my desk space refresh. And I am about, I'd have to say I'm probably about 85% done. It looks so good. I have a few more drawers to do, but I just want to dust it and dust off my washi shelves and stuff, my washi cases. But yeah, that needs to be dusted. And then my bookshelf has some planner stuff in it, but that's about it. The one that's right beside me. But my planner cart's actually pretty good. I don't really need to go through that. And yeah, my desk looks fabulous. I did move Bird to the table because I was getting birdseed all over my Cricut, and like I don't want it to malfunction because of that. So just to move him close to the window, he can look outside, he can see the daylight. It is cold there right now, but I'll talk about that in a second. So hopefully he's okay. But yeah, I just wanted, like, it is nice. I mean, he's not here, and yes, it's nice to hear the little chirpies sometimes, but he could get loud too. So it's nice to have a clean, refreshed space once more. I'm really happy about that. Okay, Monday, again, I blew things out of the water. The only thing I didn't do was sticker design, and that was to catch up from the week before. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to do that Tuesday either, but I did so much. I did all of my, like the stuff I usually plan for Monday, my journaling. I did that in the morning before my kids woke up, and then the rest of the day, I focused on cleaning. Like I'm gonna get rid of the extra saucer because my son isn't in that anymore. It's gonna make more room in here, thank goodness, because and then I'm gonna get some kind of like storage bin to put all his toys in because he did get lots of stuff for Christmas. So I need to just organize stuff in that regard and start taking Goodwill trips. Not leaving the house right now though, but you know, when I'm able to again. So I cleaned my altar. I cleaned the counter. I like rehauled everything. I lifted everything up, got rid of the toast crumbs, emptied the toaster like completely, cleaned it all out, got rid of everything that was unnecessary from the countertop, and then I moved my Keurig. I switched spots with the toaster because I wanted to change. And the place where I put the Keurig now, it's easier to fill up the water reservoir. So yeah, and I kept my my Nescafe, my um my other one, I kept it in the corner where it is just because it's so big and bulky and don't have any other spot to move it. So I left it there. But I cleaned everything. It looks so good. And then I also cleaned my microwave shelf. Like my mom has this terrible, terrible habit. When she comes over, you guys know how like, purses are dirty. She plops them on my kitchen table. And we mostly eat at the living room table watching TV, but sometimes we'll eat at the kitchen table. Like very rarely, but sometimes we will. And I've been keeping it clean. Like it's a nice empty surface besides for Bird now. And I might have to move the Bird once my husband comes back from work because it's kind of right in his spot and that's the only spot that he really has. So I might have to move him still, but for a while he's gone, it's kind of a nice break. And my mom plops her dirty purses and bags all over the table. I told her, I'm like, they either go on the floor or they go on a chair or they hang off the side of a chair, but they do not go on my kitchen table. I said, if I came to your house and plopped all my dirty bags and purses on your table, you wouldn't be too pleased. And it's like it kind of went right over her head, kind of. And I don't know why, because I mean, she's, you know, my mom, but yeah, it's interesting. Tried telling her, and then she did it again. And I know she forgets, I know, but I was like, it's a common sense kind of thing. It's not something that you really forget. Um, and then she also likes to, if I have an empty space in my house, like an empty flat surface, you guys know like flat surfaces are usually the quickest ones to gather things, right? Because it's easy, you just put it there. She'll come over and she'll buy the kids treats or she'll pick up random stuff from Goodwill or wherever, the dollar store, and she'll put it on the table or she'll put it on my desk. If she puts anything on my desk, I freak out a little bit because this is my space. And like she'll put her drink by my computer and I'm like, no, 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 no. Like get that out of here. Like, no, not anywhere near my computer or my hard drives. But it's the most irritating thing, the most irritating thing. And actually, that reminds me, I'm going to write some of these things down because last week, or when I was catching up on my blog writing, I made a blog on all of my pet peeves. So I'm going to write that down. Okay. Anyway, oh, I did so much. I did everything. And then I had got my Arctic Adventure planner kit from Planners Anonymous. So I cut new dashboards. So I'll show you guys. Look how beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. I cut it in half. So there's that little one. Don't like the cutesy penguin as much, but you know, it's pretty. It is so pretty. And then I did one more. And that one is the vellum, and it goes over top this one because I don't love that pattern, so I just put it there. But it's kind of like the northern lights in the background and the sky, so it's pretty. Okay, Tuesday. Again, very, very productive. Didn't get to the sticker design, and I didn't clean up toys, and I didn't get into my maker's yearbook yet, but everything else was done. The plan for Tuesday is usually blogs, so I wrote 2 more blogs. So now I'm caught up till March 4th again, which I'm really happy about. I almost feel like I have to write 2 more next week because I mean, it's already January 12th today or January 11th. It's already January 11th. I mean, it's hardly even 2 months. So I might do 2 more next week just to get one more week ahead. But I had a really good brainstorming session, which I had on my work planner. You guys will see that soon. Had it on my work planner, and I did a good brainstorming session, but I feel like all of my ideas, I'm writing them all, which is great. Like, that's the whole point. But I'm running out of ideas. So I need to keep going. But yeah, I cleaned the microwave. I cleaned the upstairs bathroom. Like, I cleaned so much, like since Sunday when I was really productive, and today's only Thursday. So Sunday to Wednesday, I have been just go, go, go. And I have been shoveling every day because it has snowed a lot. Like, there's been a lot of snow. So this was yesterday. I'll talk about this in a minute too. Yesterday I didn't have as much to do. So, and it's purposeful because yesterday was my sticker design day. I sat my butt down and I made a whole bunch of Valentine's planner charms. I'll show you a couple pictures here. I haven't posted them to Facebook yet. I think I actually deleted some of the pictures. Don't know if you can see, but so these are some of the ones. Hopefully you can see that. So each month, and obviously January is a write-off because I didn't do stickers or planner gems for January. But starting February, I'm going to have a theme for each month for my planner. And I'm going to follow that theme in my sticker shop. So I'm going to be making planner charms and stickers according to the theme in my planner for the next month. So say, for example, I don't know, say for example, I was doing a theme, a setup on cats. I would do like a whole bunch of cat planner charms and then cat stickers, stuff like that. So again, I'm not going to tell, like, I guess you'll see the stickers and the planner charms on my Etsy shop before you'll see the planner setup in here because that's going to be a month ahead. So yesterday was the 10th of January. The stickers I'll be posting today, I just had to do some finishing touches. I only have 1 sheet so far, and I'll see if I can get more. I don't know if I'll be doing that. I think I'll be making some more die cuts with the sparkly overlay. I think those are really, really pretty, and I'm going to make them bigger because the other ones are a little small. So I'm going to make some bigger die cuts, and I'm going to start selling them again in the shop. And yeah, I think they'll be really cute. But I think I'll focus on that more maybe. And I also have to focus, I'm going to write this in my work planner, but I have to do some freebies, some new ones. So we'll do that. And I'll probably make freebies based on the theme for that month because I do need new freebies. I have some from like a long time ago, like from last year, the year before that I made. And they're getting a little old. So I need to make some new ones. And then that brings us to today. So again, my list, like you'll see, right? Like it's a progression of list things. If, for example, I wasn't to have done all of these tasks, anything that's got an arrow, I transfer to the next day. And so generally by the end of the week, my list gets shorter and shorter. Tuesday is a tiny bit shorter, and then Wednesday is really short. Again, that's intentional because of stickers. Thursday is also short, right? I've got to do part 1 of my budget. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like it works for me. That this system has been really, really working. So let's look at this. Okay, minus 29 feels like minus 40. Um, I want to show you guys this. Look, look, look. Where is it? Okay, they changed it. It did say a low of -45, so it's changing all the time. Friday night, it did have -45 on there, and that's not including wind chill. So they'll include wind chill on the next few days. Like today, it says wind chill near -41, frostbite in minutes. Tonight, wind chill is -44. But anyway, so it was on the Apple News. They said that it's an Arctic high pressure system coming in. High pressure? I don't know. Arctic winds, anyway. So it's just so funny to me because we were so lucky to have all of those like up to like 12 plus days until at least until December. And then January hits and then it's like bitterly cold. And there's got to be some kind of record broken um, because it is so cold. And I'm not letting my son go to school today or tomorrow. So when they're at school, like they don't actually go outside for school, like for break. If it's, I think if it's colder than -23, they won't let them be outside. But I'm like, I'm not starting my car. I'm not taking my baby out in this. So I have to call the school about 8 o'clock and I have to let them know I'm not bringing my son into school today and tomorrow. Monday is supposed to be back up. So overnight lows are still like -24, but it's better than -44. So I can't quit laughing. My house is actually cold right now. I have the temperature. I turned it up this morning. The thermostat is at 22.5, which is hot for me. I usually have it at 21. I never change it from 21. So the whole point of the furnace and the regulator is to regulate it. So once the house drops down below like zero point 0.5 of a degree Celsius, the furnace kicks in, it gets back up, right? Maybe it's 1 degree, I don't know. But anyway, I'm cold right now. Like I'm sitting here and my furnace is working. It's clicked on right now, and it's still cold. Like my house doesn't have very good insulation, so I've been putting blankets under the doors to try to keep out the cold air. Um, but yeah, it's bitter, and I feel for all the animals outside right now. Like I hope there's no cats out there. I swear to God, my neighbor had a cat. She kicked it outside because I kept peeing on the furniture, and I was like, if that poor thing is out there right now, like oh my gosh, I just it kills me to think about that. But anyway, it's so cold. So yeah, and my son won't be going to school, and I know my kids are going to fight today, and it's going to drive me crazy. But if I have to do this stuff, it's not like I have to film anything, and I just have to. I'm going to have to edit this video after, but that's not really a big deal. I think I'm going to let them sleep in a little bit today, and um, also, here's the thing. Today is the 11th, and I have not received my Jane's Agenda January subscription box. It is stuck in BC, so it did make it to Burnaby. It is stuck in BC since the 30th of December. And now I have no idea if I'm even going to get it. I don't know if I should call, like, message Jane's Agenda and see if they can have some type of tracking or something. Because on one of them, like if I go to the shop app and track it, it says it's still in California, in Los Angeles, but it's actually here now. So like I placed an order during their like flash sale, so that's already in Los Angeles. So I'm like, okay, well if that's in Los Angeles, maybe when the other one gets to where it needs to go, maybe they'll find the other box. So I'm probably going to get both of my boxes, the January and February subscription box at the same time. But I might send a message off to Jane's Agenda, see if there's some way they can track it for me, and like I don't know what they can do about it. I ordered gold discs in that box too, and I'm really upset because like it was worth a lot of money. So I don't want anything to happen to it. I know most likely it'll come here eventually, but it's just a waiting game. Oh, the mail. The mail just kills me. Okay, I'm going to cross off film plan with me. So that was a long talk. I'm sorry, but we had to talk about everything. So let's review goals. I guess I did spend some time yesterday crossing off my monthly tasks, but I did so much. I mean, I can't even begin to list. I did my daughter's bedding. I did my bedding. Next is my son's. And I did the microwave shelf. I cleaned the microwave out. I did the counters. My desk is almost done. I cleaned up my daughter's Barbie house yesterday. What the heck was that? Okay, so I'm on my second book. I've really been enjoying this book, actually. It's called The Witches of Moonshine Manor. It's actually really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't know if that means I'll get 9 books done by January, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I don't need to cross anything else off because like I'm almost on the desk space refresh. If I do a couple more drawers today, that would be helpful. So I'll put that on there. But yeah, let's look at the month. I have goals there too. Breakup boxes, it's done. Facebook buy sell, new. Read a book. Oh yeah, I can cross them off. Ha ha ha. Budget review, I canceled this. I did not do it. And that's it so far. Monday, I think that's appointment is on Monday. Let's see. Yeah, that's my doctor appointment I have to go to. But Monday it should be warmer out. But that's I think it's at 10 a.m. I have to double check that. Yeah, and then that Thursday is my son's CF appointment. My husband's not going to be home, so I'm going to have to try to get down there myself. I was thinking of taking the train, but I think it'd be too cold for my baby, so I think I'm going to attempt to drive, but trying to find parking is scary. That's the only thing that bothers me. And then walking, like taking the elevator and going back down to that parkade, that's really gross. It's a gross, gross parkade, and I don't relish the thought of that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so goals, nothing really to cross off. Review compass card. We can look at that for sure. Oops, ouch. Okay, so water, I've been doing not great, but not terrible. I've been, like almost every day I've been doing 3 bottles of water. So journal, I've been doing that every day. Sleep, what is sleep anyway? Book, I've been reading every day. Or spiritual book I haven't touched. So no, I lied. Okay, movie with Connor, no, but I did play his game and I haven't played Barbies with Danny yet. I'm going to do that today, hopefully. Brainstorm I did. Follow schedule this week was amazing. Read spiritual personal development. I haven't, but I've read fiction. Desk refresh, I'm in the middle of it, and I haven't yet taken stuff to Goodwill. But I've got a few things, and then I've got the Exercsaucer. I'm not ready to part with everything else, but I am thinking, like, I don't even know if they'll take the Exercaucer. So my mom is reaching out to some of her friends to see if maybe, like, you know, if somebody wants the whole lot for like 50 to 100 bucks or something, if someone has a new baby, they can just have everything. But yeah, Goodwill won't take used baby stuff, so I'm going to have a hard time getting rid of it, I think. But I do have some clothes and stuff I can take to Goodwill. Maybe some purses too, because I'm like at that point, like Nancy, you've said, like just get rid of it. It's not about the money, because most of my baby stuff were all hand-me-downs anyway. I never purchased anything except the Dogatot. But it's more about the memories for me, and I'm not yet ready to let it go. I will be soon because I want to clean the basement again, especially like spring, summer. But oh, why did I put that back in there? Wow. Okay. But I mean, yeah, overall this week I've been really productive, and I didn't put half the things that I did on this list even. Okay, so now I need to make a new rolls and bake rocks. So basically getting another compass card. All right, I'm gonna quickly do this and speed this part up.
Say you love me, say you don't. Just give me something so I can move on. Pull me closer or push me away. Let me know if we'll be okay. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning
Okay, so you guys, I just kind of went on a planner tangent here. I filled this out. It's actually quite more detailed than last week, but I came here. This is like a project under my home section. This is my organizing master task list. So I put like clean floors and stuff and clean baseboards, but that's kind of like, that's been on my list all the time. But the things I crossed off are already done. So as you can see, I have done quite a bit. The other thing I want to do is do the upstairs toy organizer, so I'll put that on here as well. Upstairs toys. I might have time to do that today, actually. So I might take a few things. I think there was, I'm going to do a couple more drawers on my desk, maybe do the pantry, and then the upstairs toys, because I think those are two really good things I could focus on. And I actually recently did the pantry, but it's just really, everything is everywhere, so probably focus on that again. And my mom is coming over today, so that would be a good time to do it, actually. So pantry. Okay. So that is it for that. And yeah, I made it, you know, there's a lot of stuff on here, but some things like I do automatically. Obviously, I pay the bills like between today and tomorrow. Bills are going to be done. I just want to have, I put it on here because I want to have a conversation with Chad about like, you know, what we're doing this week. And then FaceTime, we do that every day. But yeah, the big stuff is really anything to do with my business. That's got to be done. So I'm going to focus on my goals for February as well as content. I haven't done that yet. Okay, so now let's check out the calendar, the master task, and the inbox pages, and then we can schedule the week. So we'll go to the inbox first, I suppose. Let's see if there's anything here that I can change. So, or cross off, I mean. So I did my commonplace book, I switched that out. Break up the boxes is done. Organize rainbow drawers is done. I got salt for outside. And I don't have a reading list yet, but I've just been putting books down as I go. I've got like 2 books on the go right now, so I don't think I need to make a reading list because I might change my mind, right? Okay, so that's it for there for now. Nothing else I want to take care of at the moment. Let's go to the monthly calendar. So from the week from the, what day are we planning from again? The 15th to the 21st. So I've got that doctor appointment, got the CF appointment, and then just budget and early dismissal, but my mom will be here that day. So 2 appointments next week. It's going to be more about running out and stuff and less about working at home. But I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday will be good days. So this day I'll just have to do my plan with me in the morning and then be prepared to go out. And I'm going to leave, hopefully I'll leave it like, if I can leave at 12, that should give me enough time to get there. And just make sure I can find a parking spot. Okay. So master task list. I did cross this off. And I looked at it last night and just crossed off everything that I could. Then I realized I haven't focused on my YouTube intros at all. So I'm going to start looking at that. As soon as my desk is done, then I'm going to focus on my YouTube intros. Because I mean, it doesn't have to be done by January, you know, like it can be done whenever, as long as I have it done in, you know, in the next few weeks or so. So, but I did quite a bit here, and I was going to cross it off the toy cleanup, but I'll do that once I'm done with the upstairs toys. And then goals, of course, and then I've got content here, and that's it. And I'll organize clothes. I'm ready for spring. I just want to like switch everything back again and put my summer stuff in, but because I have lost weight, I don't know if any of that's going to fit me this year. It was awesome though. I actually put on my big winter coat and it fit me really, really well. Like it's actually too big for me now. And I'm like, oh, look, it fits me because I had trouble doing it up, you know, before winter. it was like September, October, I was like trying all my stuff on to see what I could get rid of, and it wouldn't fit because it was too tight. I couldn't even zip it up, and now it's too big. So it's nice when you can actually see evidence of what you're doing, you know? Okay. I think that's it. So now I'm going to go ahead and schedule the next week. And we'll come back here and kind of look at this and just see what I can, what we can do. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to check off stuff during the week too. Here's the current week. I'm almost done the desk refresh. I did actually have organized clothes on here. Oh yeah, and I have to do this health survey. Didn't do that yet. Okay, I like how I decorated this week. Actually, it's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do work and home at the same time, like I usually do. And we'll talk about it when I'm all done.
Sometimes you don't show it enough. And I wish you could open up and take my worry in and make it stop. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning. I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Cause 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 I can't
Alright guys, we are all done. My kids are about to wake up, so we're going to finish things off here. So for work, I feel like, again, it's a little bit of a, I'm just actually going to make a note here. Hold on. Doctor appointment and doctor. Because I've got the 2 doctor appointments this week, so I'm going to try to get as much work done in between times, but I just wrote down some things I wanted to focus on this week. There's nothing super important going on. I actually don't know if I'll have a makeup video here. If I go out on Friday for karaoke, I will. I can edit that over the weekend. It's just, it's going to be so cold. And I want to do film makeup. I don't know when I'll have time during the week. It's almost like I have to film my makeup during the week in order to have videos because I haven't been going out all the time anymore. But I do have some new videos that I want to do. So I'm going to do a 2024 planner lineup, kind of like an overview of all the planners I'm currently using. The Franklin haul, it's coming today or tomorrow, I think, that I ordered. I'm not sure if I told you guys that, but yeah, I have a Franklin haul coming. And then my planner lineup, the January sub box, which is stuck in BC somewhere, and then my flash sale order, which is already in LA. So yeah, so that's just kind of like my general schedule for work. And then we'll kind of give an overview for this guy over here. So yeah, I use these stickers from I think it's Plan So Cute. I printed them myself. They're just a digital file that you get. And my list is pretty short. I've got some notes here that I can write notes on if I want to, a little folding planner. So I've got the 2 doctor's appointments, which are pretty much the most important thing of my week. And then I'm just going to work around that. So I do have a few cleaning things here. So the downstairs bathroom this week, and then Connor's bedding, and then garbage day, and then get groceries and watch a movie. So just kind of general stuff. I mean, I'm going to see if I can do a trip to Goodwill. This week will be warmer, so that'll be good. I'm just going to put this back. I do have one more thing to talk to you guys about that I almost forgot, so thank goodness I didn't. I'm just going to go back to my my current day because I want to share this information with you guys. So right here, I've got some inserts and some planner goodies that I was thinking of what to do with them. So I went through and obviously organized my stuff, and these are things I don't want. But I do want to try to sell them, and I want to give you guys first dibs. So I don't know exactly, I've never really actually sold anything before. Like it kind of scares me a little bit. But what I'm going to do, I've got 4 different bundles of things here, and I want to keep them in the bundles. I don't want to separate stuff, and I know people will want some stuff and not other stuff, but I really don't want to separate it because it just will be too messy, and I don't want to have stuff left over, and it's kind of a hassle. So I'm keeping them in the bundles, and I'm charging $30 per bundle. That's $30 Canadian. So whatever that works out to you guys, but 30 bucks Canadian per bundle. Now, I wrote everything out, but I'm just going to quickly show you because I know it's easier to see stuff. The first bundle is a Cultivate What Matters Goal bundle. So the first one is, I've got these Cultivate What Matters magnetic bookmarks in this pack. And then I also have my quick start guides from 2023. So I have a new one for 2024. And if you guys are interested in these, I'm just going to include them all in this bundle. So you've got finance, community, fun and recreation, home and spaces, health and wellness, family, work and learning, and faith. Okay, so there are the 2, 4, 6, 8 there. And then I've also got this Growing Good Things sticker book. It's not the goal setting sticker book. All of the stickers are in here. So I'm just gonna include it because I don't need this. I'm not going to be using it. I don't need it. But it's a full sticker book, so that's something. And then I've also got this Make It Happen. It's a paper pad. It's not they're not sticky notes, it's just paper, but it helps you complete your goals. So it says your project or goal, and then you can put all of the steps that you need and then check off whichever one it is. Okay. And then the last thing I'm including is actually from Cloth and Paper. Anything from Cloth and Paper that I'm going to show today is from an old subscription box, nothing that I've ordered myself, because you guys know with subscription boxes, it's kind of hit or miss. If there's things that you don't like, they usually don't get used. So this is a mindful notebook, and it's a 30-day journal, and this is what it looks like. So you've got your expectations, and then you've got a morning and evening, and you have like how you're feeling, your word of the day, grateful, things that will help accomplish my goals, and then the evening I'm feeling accomplished and what can I improve to make tomorrow better. Okay, so that hasn't been used at all. So that is the first pack that I want to get rid of. So that's $30 Canadian. Okay. Okay, the next one, these are inserts. They are day on 2-page inserts that fit Franklin Covey classic size. Okay, they are At a Glance brand, so they're not Franklin Covey. The first one has been opened, but I have not touched them. They're January to December 2024, and this is the Kathy Davis Studios collection. So this is what they look like. I'll just kind of run through. So it's kind of like this flowery pattern. It does change, it's different. It's day on 2-page, so it's kind of the same setup as Franklin. I'm not going to be using them. Like, I don't have a binder that matches these inserts, and I'm not really interested in them. I did them for a review, and I thought I was going to use them. You can purchase them on Amazon, and I'm not going to be using it. So again, $30 Canadian for that. So that will be, and again, if you're purchasing, I also it will be charging for shipping as well, which I will get estimates of the shipping cost once I establish whether it's going to be sold or not. Okay, the next bundle, this is the Cloth and Paper bundle, and they're old subbox inserts. So the first, I'm not really going to go through it too much. So some of the pages in some of the inserts are missing. Okay, I don't know exactly which ones, but some of them are missing. The first is the finance bundle. I'm pretty sure all of this is here. I don't have no use for a finance bundle from Cloth and Paper because I use my Budget Mom book. So that's all there. It's all included. The next one is a blank weekly schedule. I believe you get, I don't even know how much you get, but there's actually quite a few sheets here. It almost looks like it's enough for 3 months. Or let's see. I don't know. Let's see how many weeks are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 2 months. You get 2 months for this blank weekly schedule, and it is a vertical. It's just way too small for what I need it for. Okay. The next thing are the weekly arched habit tracker. So this is what the insert pages look like. Again, I have my own habit tracker. I don't use that one. And then we have the Ikigai and then personal implementation ledger. Some of these pages are used. Not used, like these are all blank, but I took some pages out to use. So this isn't like a complete set, but there's quite a bit here. This is that Ikigai thing. I don't know how to say it. And then personal implementation ledger. So you get goals, actions to reach the goal, support, rewards, obstacles, resources, etc., etc. So kind of like a goals insert. And then there are favorite products and product inventory. Again, I don't need that. Don't use it. The next thing is daily wellness. I believe, yeah, daily wellness. There's a whole bunch of these. Like, I'm not sure how many are there. I'm not going to count them, but there's a whole stack. Okay. And then at the end, again, some of these I've used. The book list, for example, I've used, but this one has a book log and an index, and there's an area for vocabulary in here. But that was like the book pack from from Cloth and Paper when they had that sub box. So yeah, so there's a whole stack of inserts there. And then the last pack is the Franklin Covey pack. And I'm also going to get rid of this Jane's Agenda folio. So it's like an 8x11 folio. It's quite big. It's really light. It's like that red ruby colored like faux leather. And that's going to come with the Franklin Covey pack because it's like probably the lightest one. So I've got 3 page lifters, random I know because I used all the other ones. And then I've got menu planner inserts. I've got a whole stack of the regular ones, and then I also have this special one that I'm not sure if it's available still from Franklin, but it's just different, and I really liked that, but I never used them, so I'm just getting rid of all of them. So a whole bunch of menu planners. Then I've got the health and fitness tracker, and I've got a whole stack of these as well. Like a whole, I think it was almost a full bundle here. Okay, and then I have a whole bunch of goal planning sheets. Again, I have my Cultivate What Matters goal planner, so I don't use these. I always wanted to try, and then I just never followed through. So yeah, these are a whole bunch of goal planning inserts. And then I've also got the quarter pack that it's like a blank pack. It's only a quarter, and then I've got 3 dividers here, but I don't think it's the full quarter. So I had opened this one, but never used it. But this is a full one. Okay, so there's, and they're from Franklin Covey. They're just like for 1/4. Then I've got some expense envelopes that again, I'm never going to use. I've got this, can't remember what it's called, but it's a page finder that goes into the 7 rings. And I've got 2 folders. It says 3, sorry, I lied, 3 of them. It says 2023 on there, but I don't use these either. They just add too much bulk to my planner. So that is it for the 3 packs. So if you guys are interested, I did want to give you first dibs before putting it on like Franklin buy and sell. So please let me know if you're interested. Each of them will be $30. And yeah, just let me know. Leave a comment down below, and then we'll figure out how to sell it. But thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. It's going to be another busy week, and this week is going to be cold. Ugh, I hate cold weather. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe, click on the bell button, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye, friends.